Shalom Bracha. May Akash Baruch Hu give you Bracha V'Atzlacha B'Yut. Well, we are in the week of the 9 days, and there is a lot of things to learn as a message from this this Avilut. We mourn the destruction of Beit HaMikdash. I would like just to ask a question. What is the reason why we have to remember every time, every day, every event, good event, when there is a wedding or anything, we have to remember the destruction of Beit HaMikdash. What is the reason why? I mean, okay. I mean, can you imagine the day of Tisha B'Av? It's like one day that we're not allowed to eat, we're not allowed to study Torah, we're not allowed to be happy. 3 weeks before Tisha B'Av, there is no weddings, no bar mitzvah, no celebration. Of course, at the exception of the Brit Milah, but there is nothing, no singing, nothing. There is some customs that they don't shave. All this because of the Beit HaMikdash. When there is a wedding, we remember the destruction of Beit HaMikdash. Why? Well, my friend, you have to know that our rabbi said every generation, every year, every day that the Beit HaMikdash is not built, it's like it was destructed. That means every day it's like the Beit HaMikdash was destructed. That means that we live the destruction of Beit HaMikdash every day. Why? Because there was a reason why the Beit HaMikdash was destroyed. There was a reason. So that reason was because the Israel, they didn't study Torah, they didn't respect Torah and Mitzvot, or maybe they did respect Torah and Mitzvot, but they didn't do them with joy, with happiness. And because they didn't do them with joy and happiness, so that happened. Because look, when you win a lotto, you're happy. You don't cry when you win a lotto. You're not sad when you win a lotto. When you get married, you're happy. I mean, a mitzvah, it's a diamond. When somebody give you a diamond, you're happy to receive it. When Hashem give you a mitzvah, it's a diamond. I would like to tell you why. Because the only thing that you take with you after 120 years, it's only mitzvot that you take with you, mitzvot that you did in this earth. Besides this, you take with you nothing. You take with you nothing. The money remains here. Your wife or your husband, your children, your family, your father, mother, your relative, your business, everything remains here. And that's it. I would like just to tell you, last week, one of my friends that I know very, very well, I mean, he did a big deal. It was in all newspapers, billions of dollars of deals. I was even surprised that he made it went public. I mean, and I told him, don't do that. I told him, please, don't, you don't need. But he did listen to me. He did what he did. And suddenly, unfortunately, he had a stroke. On Shabbat has a stroke. So, and it's a very hard stroke that it seemed that he's fighting for his life. And it seemed that even if he lives, the brain is very damaged. So that means he will not even enjoy all these billions of dollars that he made. I mean, you see, but one thing I can tell you, this man, I'm not allowed to say his name, He did a lot of mitzvot in his life. So this man, of course, he will take with him, pray to Hashem that he will live, and pray to Hashem to be well. But anyway, if something happened to him, what he will take with him? The mitzvot. Everything a man here. That's it. There is nothing you can take. My friend, this is something that we must understand. We have to understand that in life, only mitzvot we can take. Nothing else you cannot take with you. Everything remains here. That's it. And my friend, this is the reason why on Tisha B'Av, we don't study Torah. Why on Tisha B'Av we don't study the Torah? Because we have to focus. Why the Beit HaMikdash was destroyed? Because we did not enjoy the Limud Torah. We did not enjoy the mitzvot. As I said before, a mitzvah is a diamond. A mitzvah is a diamond. Once I heard the Lubavitch Rebbe said that every mitzvah, it's like we compare mitzvot to somebody that he find a lot of damage in the floor, in the ground. So he put in his pocket, he put in his pocket, he put in his pocket, till all his pockets were full of diamonds. And then there was another diamond, a beautiful one. So he took it, he put it in his ear. He felt it. So he saw another one. So he will push the diamond in the pocket to put more. And then it will not stop. It will not stop. Every time until there is no space where you can put diamonds. He said the same as the mitzvot. Mitzvot are in the street. Hashem give us so much mitzvot. So we cannot say always, Baruch Hashem, there is a mitzvah we can do. So never we can say, well, there was a time that I didn't have any mitzvah. You know, my friend, even if you have nothing to do, just take the talit katan, the talit, look at it. That's it. When you take the talit, you look at it, it's like a mitzvah. Every second that you look at it, you're doing a mitzvah. Every second that you have a yarmulke in your head, it's a mitzvah. So, Baruch Hashem HaKadosh Baruch Hu give us full of mitzvot that we don't have freedom from not doing them. We have always time, space to do them. So, unfortunately, that's why the Beit HaMikdash, every year, every day, every second, we think about the Beit HaMikdash. But thinking about the Beit HaMikdash, we automatically, it reminds us the Beit HaMikdash was destroyed because people they did not enjoy the study of the Torah. They did not consider the Torah, the mitzvot, as a diamond. I mean, they did them, but they did not do them with happiness. And because they did not do them with happiness, unfortunately, the Beit HaMikdash was destroyed, unfortunately. So every day, we have to remember this. So, Be'ezat Hashem, we have emunah, that the same way that the temple, the Beit HaMikdash was destroyed, we have emunah, Be'ezat Hashem, the Beit HaMikdash will be rebuilt by the reparation that we are doing. My friend, let's face it, today, Baruch Hashem, there is Torah everywhere. Today, you have kosher food everywhere. Today, my friend, there is Jewish schools everywhere. There is mikveh for women everywhere. Today, we are, you know, in Essaouira, where I was born, there was one mikveh for 10,000 women. Can you imagine? So women, there was no space. They had to go to the sea, to maybe one or two mikveh. One was not good. Today, Baruch Hashem, there is mikveh everywhere. Today, for women, they are so spoiled that they have everything. Today, here in Canada, I saw a mikveh, beautiful mikveh. They are building a beautiful one. I saw one of the best mikveh in Los Angeles, New York, a mikveh that costs $10 million. I mean, you can imagine all the luxuries there. Today, Baruch Hashem, yeah, we have everything. Today, all what we need just to do them. Hashem today give us the opportunity to do whatever we want. To study Torah. Today, Baruch Hashem, online you can study Torah. I saw the plane people that, the airport people that they do the Fayumi through their ordinator. Baruch Hashem, today there is. I was in Toronto. I went to pray there at the minyan of 7 o'clock, and I saw the shul full, packed of people, 200 people sitting learning Gemara. They started at 6 o'clock. 1 hour studying everywhere. It's unbelievable. So, my friend, this is the reason why the Beit HaMikdash was destroyed. The Beit HaMikdash was destroyed because people did not enjoy the Torah the same way they enjoy family, they enjoy money, they enjoy holidays, they enjoy everything. And Torah, Mitzvah, they didn't enjoy Shabbat. Well, they will buy everything ready. Why you don't cook? Okay, you can buy half and cook half. So you can enjoy Shabbat. You can make Shabbos. It's very important. I mean, okay, you can buy everything, but okay, at least do challah. There was a woman that she's married for 50 years, and never she did the challah. So that means that she never did the mitzvah of baking challah. So I told her yesterday, do challah. At least once in your life. Usually I tell people to do it once a month. Why not? For Hashem. What you cannot do for your child, what you cannot do for to please your husband, to please your family. So please Hashem. Hashem will give you everything. So please Hashem. So the Beit HaMikdash was destroyed because we did not please Hashem. He gave us everything, and we thought everything is granted, that everything belongs to us. And that's something that Hashem, He did not like. So the Beit HaMikdash was destroyed. So today we have to repair this. And Baruch Hashem, today we have the opportunity to do it. Today we have the opportunity to do it. My friend, the Parsha of this week is the Parsha of Matot-Mas'ei. It's one of the beautiful Parsha of all Parashiot. There, the Parasha that Hashem, He said to Moshe Rabbeinu, Moshe, you have to fight the Midian, because they push the Jewish people to do a sin with the women. And they push them to eat tarif, and they push them to do idolatry. So now you have a choice. Or don't fight them, and you can leave. You can wait 10 years if you want. You will live with the Jews, but you don't enter Israel, as I told you. Or fight them, but if you fight them, you die. So now you have the choice. Moshe Rabbeinu alav shalom, he thought, well, I have a choice now. Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. So Moshe Rabbeinu said, well, I don't want to take the risk to live another 10 years or another 15 years. Who knows with Bil'am that he is alive what he can do to the Jews? What kind of advice he can give to Balak again to push the Jews to do another sin? It's not all the time miracles can happen. So I prefer to fight the Midian, those people who give the advice to Balak to bring the Jews to do sin with their women. So Moshe Rabbeinu he decided to fight. Right now. Right now. I mean, for him, it was an order from Hashem. But Hashem, he didn't give him an order, do it now. You do it as you want, as you wish. And Hashem, why Hashem, he made Moshe Rabbeinu that kind of situation? I'm sure that Hashem knows what Moshe Rabbeinu, what kind of decision he's going to take. And Hashem wanted to show us how much Moshe Rabbeinu he loved the Jews. How much he loved them. We know that Moshe Rabbeinu he loved so much the Jews. How many times he cursed himself for them? How many times he said to Hashem, before you punish the Jews, punish me first. Moshe Rabbeinu he loved so much the Bnei Israel. So even now that his life it was at risk, if he fight the Midianim, he will die. Even that, Moshe Rabbeinu alav shalom, right away he prepared himself to fight the Midianim. And the Torah wants to show us how much Moshe Rabbeinu, on one hand, he loved so much to live, and on the other hand, he was willing to cut short his life only for the Bnei Israel. So much he loved them. It's incredible. That's what the Torah, before the death of Moshe Rabbeinu, the Torah is going to give us an idea. Who was Moshe Rabbeinu when he was 120 years? How much he loved the Jews. And even if he wanted to enter Israel, not for his pleasure. He wanted to enter Israel only to take care of the Jews. That's it. That's it. To help them, to live there, to live well. My friend, Moshe Rabbeinu sent the army. Always meet my friend this Parsha, we read it around Tisha B'Av, this history. We read it around Tammuz Av. I will tell you why this story always we read it around this time. The Torah carry on and said that Moshe Rabbeinu sent Pinchas to fight the Midianim. So my friend, I had a question. Why Moshe Rabbeinu did not send Yoshua ben Nun? Yoshua ben Nun, he was the one who fighted Amalek. Yoshua ben Nun, now he is the leader of the Jews. As you know, Moshe Rabbeinu said, he asked Hashem, after my death, who is going to be the leader after me? My children? Or somebody else? So Hashem said to Moshe Rabbeinu, no. I choose Yoshua ben Nun. Put your hand on the head of Yoshua ben Nun in front of everybody and give him a bracha and tell him to give a speech in front of you so that people, they will not say one day, yes, Yoshua ben Nun never spoke to the public in front of Moshe Rabbeinu. That's what the Midrash said. And Moshe Rabbeinu alav shalom, if Hashem told him to put his hand, one hand, Moshe Rabbeinu put the two hands on the head of Yeshua, and they blessed him, and he told him, please, give a speech to the Bnei Israel in front of me. I want to listen to your speech. Because Hashem chose you to be the leader of the Jews after me. So my friend, my question is, why Moshe Rabbeinu, he did not send Yoshua ben Nun to fight the Midianim? Why he sent Pinchas? Okay, the Gemara said that Pinchas, he was a special man. Because Pinchas, he was the one who stopped the pandemic. When the Jews went with the women of Midian and Moabit, a pandemic started, and the 24,000 Jews died. And if it was not Pinchas who stopped the pandemic by killing Zimri and his girlfriend, the Goya, all the Jews could be killed. So because Pinchas was the one who stopped the pandemic, so he is the one to go to fight those women, those Moaviot, those Midianiot, who push the Jews to do sin with them, and then. But still, my question has a place in this history. Why Moshe Rabbeinu, he will not send Yeshua with Pinchas? Okay, Pinchas is Yeshua, because Yeshua is the fighter. It's Yeshua who led all the wars when the Jews enter Israel. It's Yeshua Binon. He was the one that fighted all the nations of Canaan, the Emori. Why not Yeshua? This is a question that I had this week. My friend, now I want to tell you a beautiful answer. Because Yeshua Binon, since he become now, after Moshe Rabbeinu, he will be the leader of the Jews. As you know, you have to know something. Yeshua Binon, all his life, during the 40 years that the Jews were in the desert, Yeshua Binon, he did not left Moshe Rabbeinu 1 minute, 1 second. He was with him all the time, all the time. So Yeshua Binon, he was always the one to listen. All the Torah that Hashem teach to Moshe Rabbeinu, and Moshe Rabbeinu probably repeated to Yeshua Binon. And Yeshua Binon, always he was there with Moshe Rabbeinu. When Moshe Rabbeinu went to the Shamayim to read the Torah, Yeshua Binon, he went and he was waiting on the mountain of Sinai till Moshe Rabbeinu came back. He was there 40 days and 40 nights alone, waiting for Moshe Rabbeinu. So Yeshua Binon, he was always the one to clean the shul, the big Beit HaMidrash. You know, Moshe Rabbeinu every day, he used to give a lecture of Torah to the Jewish people. And Yeshua Binon, he will prepare the shul, will prepare the big Beit HaMidrash. Probably it was a huge Beit HaMidrash. I don't know, I can't tell you. Moshe Rabbeinu, alav hashalom, when he was giving a speech, his voice was so strong that all the Jews listened to his voice. I heard that the Ben Ish Hai in Baghdad, when he used to give his lecture on Shabbat, 6,000 people were there with no microphone, nothing. How people listen? I don't know. But one thing I have to tell you, if you want to listen, you can listen. My friend, this is something incredible. Yeshua Binon, he was the one to clean up the Beit HaMidrash. Why? He loves so much the Torah. He wants that when the next lecture of Moshe Rabbeinu, everything is set up, everything is ready. There is nothing to look for. Today, Baruch Hashem, you go to shul, you find the books in their place, you find your seat, everything is set. There is somebody, the gabbai, there is a cleaner who clean everything. So, can you imagine what a huge Beit HaMidrash of Moshe Rabbeinu? The shul, the Beit HaMidrash of Moshe Rabbeinu, can you imagine? Incredible. Who took care of it? Yeshua Binon. So now, once that Hashem elected Yeshua to be the one to lead the Jews to Eretz Israel, once Yeshua was elected to be the one to receive the Torah, Moshe Gibel Torah Misinai, Umsara Yeshua. Moshe received the Torah from Sinai and gave it to Yeshua. Well, my friend, from that moment, Yeshua, he has to remain next to Moshe Rabbeinu all the time. That's why Moshe Rabbeinu did not send him. That's why now he did not send him, because Moshe Rabbeinu knows after the war against Midian, he's going to die. So it's very important those few days left of his life to teach more Torah to Yeshua ben Nun. If there is any Torah that Yeshua ben Nun doesn't know, he will ask his rabbi. If there is any question, can you imagine the value of the Torah? Because of that value of the Torah, Moshe Rabbeinu did not send Yeshua. And Hashem was agreed. He agreed to Moshe Rabbeinu. Yes, Moshe, you did well that you didn't send Yeshua to the war against Midian. Therefore, you see what it is the value of the Torah. Moshe Rabbeinu, he gave us an idea on those days how much the Torah is value, the value of the Torah. And unfortunately, the Beit HaMikdash was destroyed because the Jewish people, they did not value the Torah. They did not give the value of the Torah. I mean, you value the money, you value a diamond, you value, if your wife get a beautiful diamond from you, she's happy. What can she give you back? You give her a diamond of $200,000. You give her a diamond of $1 million. Okay. I saw a diamond. Somebody bring me a diamond. It cost more than $8 million. It's a rabbi from Rafa. So this is a present that I want to give to my wife. And I don't want that people do ayin hara on my wife. I laughed. I was laughing. I mean, what bracha I can give? Well, I said, okay. I told him, but in my mind, I was laughing. I mean, what bracha I guess I know? It's somebody who, you understand me. But that woman, she received the diamond. 2 days after, I called the man. I told her, I asked him, did you give the diamond to your wife? He said, yes. She was happy, yes. What did she give you back? He said, what? I said, tell me what she give you back. You give her a $7-8 million ring. What she give? Only a smile? Yes, Rabbi, only a smile and thank you. That's it. But Hashem, He give us diamonds. He give us mitzvot. What can we give to Hashem back? To joy, to enjoy the mitzvot. This is a thank you. The thank you to Hashem for the diamonds that He give us, and by doing them with happiness, with joy. This is a thank you. I mean, like this man, what can he get from his wife? Only a big smile, a thank you. That's it. Tell next time again that he will buy other the diamond. More expensive. You understand, my friend? This is, the Beit HaMikdash was destroyed because we didn't value the mitzvot. So, to build the Beit HaMikdash, that Mashiach, we can come back again, Be'ezat Hashem, only through mitzvot, ma'asim tovim, studying Torah with happiness, with joy. Every day in the Tefillah we say, Ve'er enenu betorat. Wait, ask Hashem, please Hashem, open our eyes when we study Torah. Ve'er enenu betorat, the big, and please Hashem help us to love the mitzvot, to do them well, not just to do them like that. My friend, we have to be hungry, like when we're hungry, we want to eat. We have to feel hungry to eat mitzvot. We have to feel thirsty to drink Torah, to do mitzvot. מעשים טובים. My friend, unfortunately, we study Torah, but with no happiness, we're used to it. There is a story that during the first temple, a prophet, Zechariah, was killed, and his blood was boiling. He tried to clean up the floor from the blood. That happened in Beit HaMikdash. And no way, that blood, it will not go from there. They did everything to clean the blood with water, hot water, and the blood will not go from there. It was a miracle. It will not go from there. It was boiling, boiling, boiling. It remained few hundred years. When the time of the destruction of Beit HaMikdash happened, Nebuzaradan, the Borough, Nebuzaradan was the one who was in charge to destroy the temple. When he entered the temple, wanted to see how the Beit HaMikdash looked like, he saw the blood. He said, "What's this?" "This is the blood of sacrifice that we do." He said, I never saw this in my life. I am a killer. I killed millions of animals and people. I never saw this. So he started killing animals on the blood, and the blood will remain boiling. So he started to tell them, "Now tell me the truth." So they told him the truth. A few hundred years ago, a big prophet was talking to us, and we killed him. So he said, so since the killing of that prophet, his blood will not stop. He said, "Well, I'm going to stop him." He started killing people there. Thousands of people he killed on the blood of Zechariah Navi, and that blood will not stop. So then Nebuzaradan said to Hashem, "What do you want me to kill the whole Jews so that blood will stop?" When he said that, Hashem, he said, "This Rasha, he feel bad for my people, and I don't feel bad for them." So suddenly he ordered the blood of Zechariah to stop. He stopped. Nebuzaradan, when he saw this, he said, "Because of one man, how many thousands of people are killed? Now, what God can do to me because I killed so many people?" He converted himself. He did a big teshuvah. He did a big teshuvah. My friend, I want to ask you one question. For 120 years, 150 years, that blood was boiling. How no one asked a question? Why this blood? Why they didn't pray that this? They tried to clean it. Didn't arrive to clean it. So why didn't pray to Hashem? Big tefillah that blood will stop. Why? Well, my friend, the answer is probably they prayed. They did the best to clean the floor from that blood. But when they saw there is nothing happening, so they left it. They got used to it. It's become like a decoration of the Beit HaMikdash, a blood. That we didn't pray well. Well, because they did not pray well, so Hashem said, "Well, now, this blood will never go." My friend, this is something that we have to know. We are not allowed to get used to do mitzvot, every mitzvah, we have to feel like it's a new mitzvah that I'm doing today. I would like to tell you something. You know the one who killed that Zechariah Navi? His name was Yoash, the king Yoash. His grandmother of the king Yoash, she killed all the family of David HaMelech. And the big priest, the Kohen Gadol, when he saw that Atalia was killing the whole family of David HaMelech, he stole a baby. He was, at that time, he was a few months old. He was the only one remained from the family of David HaMelech. You know where he hid it? You will not believe. He hid it in Kodesh HaKodashim. Can you imagine? Kodesh HaKodashim. In the Kodesh HaKodashim, there is there only the Aron HaKodesh. No man can enter there. I mean, this baby, he was there 6 years. The only baby from David HaMelech. All his family. Atalia, she killed the whole family. When her son died in the war, she said, well, I'm going to destroy the whole David HaMelech family. This boy, when he grew at the age of 6 years, I don't know what he eats there. He didn't eat. Nobody can change him. So no toilet. It's Kodesh HaKodashim. The Kohen Gadol entered there only once a year on Kippur. And the baby was there growing. And Hashem take care of him. After 6 years, the big Kohen Gadol, he called all the Jewish people. He told them, well, today I'm going to tell you a secret that I kept in my mind for 6 years. What the secret? The son of the king that he was killed 6 years ago, still alive. What? He's alive. Atalia, she killed everybody, but I hide this baby. Where did you hide it? In the Kodesh HaKodashim. We don't believe you. No one can enter there remain alive. I'm going to show you. So, Yehuda, the big Kohen Gadol, they all went to the Beit HaMikdash, and he started to say, Yoash, you can't get out. I can't go in to bring you out. You can't get out. I want the people to see you. And there is a baby of 6-year-old came out. When they saw him, they bended to him. And they crowned him, and he became the king of Israel. Well, all the years that the Kohen Gadol was alive, he was a tzaddik. And when the Kohen Gadol passed away, so some Jews close to the king, they came to tell him, Your Majesty, you must be God. What? Because it's impossible that a man can live in the Kodesh HaKodashim 6 years, and you live, so you are God. And it was crazy. The kavod, the glory to become God, blind him, like Paro, that he compared himself to God. So he said, he believed them. I mean, he forgot that it's Hashem Chesed, that he was alive in the Kodesh HaKodashim. They believed. So when Kippur came, the prophet Zechariah, the son of the Kohen Gadol, he started to tell the Jews, why you did that? Yoash, the king. Hashem protected you in the Kodesh HaKodashim. This is the way to tell him thank you. Because of this, he was killed. So the question is, how did Yoash become like that? I mean, He knows that Hashem protected him for 6 years, since he was a baby, with no food, with no clothes, nothing. The Kodesh HaKodashim was holy there. I don't know. He was living with Malachim. I don't know. I don't want to enter the story. What happened to him? For me, you see how much the Gava can blind the people. How much the Gava can blind the people. Like Saddam Hussein, he had everything. Why to fight America? Look what happened to him. Like Gaddafi, why to fight the whole world? Look what happened to him. Every time there is some people that they want to fight, even that they know that they will lose, but the glory, the kavod, the ga'ava become the blind. Like Korah, like Yerovam ben Nevat. Even Yerovam ben Nevat, he was a big Rasha. He was a big tzaddik because of glory, because of kavod. He changed his clothes. I mean, he changed his mind to become anti-Torah, anti-Jew, anti-everything, and become a idolatry man only because of kavod. People for kavod, they will put themselves at risk. So, my friend, the Beit HaMikdash was destroyed. To remind us, look what the kavod can do. And look what, that's why אין התורה נקנית אלא במי שמנמיך עצמו עליה. You cannot get the Torah if you are בעל גאווה. If you are arrogant, you cannot get the Torah. All the tzaddikim that we know, why they're tzaddikim? Because they are humble. The Torah can put you very high level, but you have to be careful. Don't open your appetite for kavod. The kavod is for Hashem. The glory is for Hashem. Look, Yoash was a tzaddik with all what Hashem did for him, because they gave him some kavod. He became blind. He was a tzaddik. He was the one that he rebuilt Beit HaMikdash, because the Beit HaMikdash was very old in his generation. And he asked the big priest, the Beit HaMikdash is old, we have to renew the Beit HaMikdash. And he renewed the Beit HaMikdash for Hashem. Look what happened to him. He became blind. For kavod. A lot of times it happened that somebody does something not according to the halacha, and we give him a remark, don't do that. Who are you to tell me what to do? Or I am to tell him what to do. I tell you to correct it, it's not the halacha. Who are you to tell me what to do? So my friend, the Beit HaMikdash was destroyed because he did not give the value of the Torah. If really this Yoash, he give the value of the Torah, I mean, when they told him, you must be God, he should quick answer them. How dare you talk to me? He should kill them. He should throw them. But he admitted, he accepted the compliment. That means he was not strong enough. How much we have to be very, very strong when it comes to Torah Kedusha. How you ask? He believed them. When he know that Hashem, he took care of him in the Beit HaMikdash. You see for me how much a man is in danger all the time. I was last night by somebody, big tzaddik. He's rich, but he's a very humble man. Very humble. You know what he told me? I want Hashem to give me money just to give it to tzedakah. He's a big Baal Hesed. Very so humble, so humble. I was very, very proud of him. Very proud of him. How much this man so that he will not get used to his wealth, he wrote on his desk, I am nothing. Hashem, thank you, thank you, thank you. All what I have is from you. Thank you, Hashem, thank you, Hashem, thank you, Hashem, thank you. So that the money will not put him on a level of gaba, of arrogance. You know, my friend Rothschild, in one of his rooms, he had there a coffin. And in the coffin, put his picture there. And every morning, he opened the door of that room, he see the coffin, he opened the coffin, he see his picture. When they ask him why you do that, so he answered them. So the money will not put my mind off of myself. I will remember that always one day I'm going to die. So I will be always humble. My friend, Beit HaMikdash was destroyed, but we have the opportunity to rebuild it. The way how it was destroyed, we can build it by correcting the fault of those who destroyed the Beit HaMikdash. How? Love the Torah, help people, love people with a good heart. And B'ezrat Hashem, we should see Mashiach coming soon. Hashem bless you. Amen. Take care.